Imagine a world on edge. The sun rises on June 30th, 2025, but something is different. Across continents, leaders wake to a secret that will shatter the balance of power. What could possibly unite the world in suspense? Newsrooms buzz, headlines flash across screens. Unprecedented military shift. In command centers, generals and analysts scramble for answers. What has happened overnight to send shockwaves through every capital? In the heart of the Pacific, the Philippines is at the center of the storm. Rumors swirl. Could it be true? Has this island nation acquired the unthinkable, the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber? The world holds its breath. Satellite images leak, social media erupts. Is this a masterstroke of strategy or the beginning of a new era of uncertainty? In Manila, officials remain silent. In Beijing, disbelief turns to alarm. Across the globe, alliances tremble. The question echoes, how did the Philippines pull off the impossible? The answer lies in the shadows, where strategy, secrecy, and audacity collide. The age of the phantom has begun. The B-2 Spirit isn't just an aircraft, it's a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and a symbol of American air power. It represents decades of research, development, and unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in aviation. It's a legend, a silent guardian soaring through the skies, embodying stealth and unmatched strategic capabilities. Its very presence commands respect and alters the geopolitical landscape. Developed in Cold War secrecy, shrouded in mystery and fueled by the urgent need to maintain a strategic advantage, the program was born from a desire to penetrate Soviet air defenses, a task deemed nearly impossible at the time. Its mission to strike undetected, deep behind enemy lines, to deliver a decisive blow without ever being seen, a ghost in the machine, ensuring peace through strength and unwavering resolve. Its flying wing design and radar-absorbent skin are not mere aesthetic choices. They are the very essence of its stealth capabilities. Every curve, every angle, every material was meticulously crafted to minimize its radar cross-section, make it nearly invisible to radar. A technological masterpiece designed to slip through the most sophisticated detection systems. To defenders, a B-2 can appear as a bird, a fleeting anomaly easily dismissed, or vanish entirely, leaving no trace of its presence, a phantom in the digital realm. This stealth lets it bypass even the world's most advanced air defenses, rendering multi-billion-dollar systems virtually useless. The B-2 can fly over 50,000 feet, far above commercial airliners and most interceptor aircraft, cross continents without refueling, thanks to its impressive range and aerial refueling capabilities, and strike targets anywhere on Earth, projecting American power and influence across the globe. It carries up to 40,000 pounds of bombs, a formidable payload capable of delivering devastating strikes. From precision-guided munitions, ensuring pinpoint accuracy and minimizing collateral damage, to bunker busters, capable of penetrating even the most hardened underground facilities. Its true power is deterrence, preventing conflicts before they even begin, making any adversary think twice before considering aggressive actions. The mere possibility of a B-2 strike can be enough to alter strategic calculations. Only 21 were ever built, a testament to its complexity and cost. And the technology was America's most closely guarded secret, protected with layers of security and rigorous oversight. Exporting it was once unthinkable, a violation of national security that could compromise its technological advantage. That's why its arrival in the Philippines sent shockwaves worldwide, signaling a shift in strategic alliances and regional power dynamics. The Philippines didn't just buy a plane, they acquired a symbol of American commitment to the region. It brought the power to be a ghost, a silent deterrent, a force multiplier that enhances its defensive capabilities. The balance of power had shifted subtly but significantly, reshaping the geopolitical landscape of the Asia-Pacific region. The West Philippine Sea, part of the South China Sea, is one of the world's most dangerous flashpoints. Trillions in trade pass through these waters, rich in resources and fiercely contested by multiple nations. China's sweeping nine-dash-line claim clashes with the rights of its neighbors, including the Philippines. Despite a 2016 international ruling against its claims, Beijing built artificial islands, transforming reefs into military fortresses. Chinese vessels harass Filipino fishermen and block resupply missions, asserting dominance through relentless grey zone tactics. The Philippines, outmatched at sea, faces daily threats to its sovereignty and security. This grinding pressure forced Manila to seek a new kind of defense. The B-2 was their answer. For years, the Philippines has faced an increasingly assertive China in the South China Sea. Conventional deterrence, relying on traditional naval power, had simply failed to provide the Philippines with the security it needed. The imbalance of power was too great. Building a navy to match China's massive fleet was not only impractical, it was fundamentally impossible. The economic and industrial capacity simply wasn't there to compete on a ship-for-ship basis. Diplomatic protests, while necessary, were consistently ignored by Beijing. The Philippines' voice seemed to carry little weight in international forums when it came to challenging China's actions. The landmark 2016 legal victory at The Hague, a resounding affirmation of the Philippines' rights, ultimately proved toothless in the face of China's continued disregard for international law. China continued its island-building spree and relentless harassment of Filipino fishermen and vessels in the South China Sea, seemingly without consequence. Manila desperately needed a game-changer, a weapon system that could impose real and credible costs on Beijing for its continued aggression and disregard for international norms. The B-2 Spirit bomber offered precisely that, asymmetric deterrence, a way to level the playing field. The goal wasn't to match China ship for ship, an impossible task, but to credibly threaten its most valuable fixed assets, the things Beijing couldn't afford to lose. Suddenly, China's artificial islands, once considered unsinkable aircraft carriers and symbols of dominance, became vulnerable, high-value targets. The mere presence of the B-2 forces Beijing to fundamentally rethink its entire strategic calculus in the region, diverting resources and attention to defense. For the Philippines, acquiring the B-2 is more than just buying a weapon. It's a declaration. We will not be bullied, we will defend our sovereign rights, and we will not back down in the face of aggression. The psychological impact on the Filipino people is immense, boosting national morale, instilling a sense of pride, and signaling unwavering resolve to the international community. The hope, of course, is that the B-2 will never actually need to fly in anger, that it will remain a deterrent force. Its true value lies in deterring aggression before it even starts, preventing conflict through the credible threat of retaliation. By holding China's core interests at risk, the Philippines aims to force de-escalation, creating space for diplomatic resolution and a more stable strategic balance in the region. The B-2, in the end, is the ultimate insurance policy, a safeguard against further aggression and a symbol of the Philippines' determination to protect its sovereignty. Securing the B-2S was a diplomatic coup, forged in secrecy between Manila and Washington. Only a handful of top officials knew. Leaks would have killed the deal. For the US, transferring its crown jewel marked a dramatic policy shift, driven by China's growing assertiveness. The deal went far beyond aircraft. It included elite training, intelligence sharing, and deep military integration. Filipino crews trained in the US, while American intelligence networks became accessible to Manila. The B-2S, though under Philippine command, are now a key node in a wider US-led security web. This arrangement strengthens both nations. The Philippines gains a powerful deterrent, the US a forward-deployed asset. It's a bold, risky move. Geopolitical chess at its finest. The Philippines is no longer just a partner, it's a pivotal player. The stakes have never been higher. Beijing's response was immediate and furious. The B-2S shattered China's sense of security around its artificial islands. What was once a buffer is now a target. China sees this as a US-orchestrated provocation, not just a Philippine move. The bombers forced the PLA to divert resources, rethink strategy, and bolster southern defenses. China's grey zone tactics, coercion without open war, are now riskier. The B-2 gives Manila a credible option to retaliate against severe aggression. Beijing unleashed diplomatic condemnation and economic threats, warning of serious consequences. Behind the scenes, China is ramping up patrols, wargaming scenarios, and racing to develop anti-stealth tech. The dragon has been provoked, and the region has entered a new, more dangerous era. The B-2's arrival sent shockwaves through Southeast Asia. Some nations see it as a bold stand against Chinese coercion. Others fear a new arms race. Vietnam and Malaysia may seek closer US ties, while Indonesia and Singapore face tough choices. The stakes are higher, the risks of escalation real. For US allies like Japan and Australia, the move strengthens regional deterrence. The Philippines is now a core part of a growing security network. The old status quo is gone. Every nation must reassess its strategy. The B2S have transformed Manila from a weak link to a strategic player. The region's future is being rewritten.